Today we're going to be learning about keywords within community helper books. The children are going to go to their desk and they're going to either have all these different type of community helper books within their desk. I'm going to model Doctors in Our Community by Erin Heath. So we're going to focus on the keywords, which are also known as the bold words. Doctors help people who are hurt or sick. Their jobs keep them very busy. When it is time for a checkup or a shot, you visit a family doctor. A family doctor checks to see how tall you have grown. Some doctors work in big hospitals and some doctors work in small hospitals. So we come across our first bold word. At this point, I would ask the children to make an inference on what they believe hospitals is, and if they've ever been to a hospital or if they know anyone who works in a hospital. These doctors are surgeons. Surgeons sometimes operate on people who are very sick. So now we come across the second bold word and the third bold word, which is surgeons and operate. Now these are keywords. So what I would do is point out who the surgeons are within the picture and what they're doing, which would be operating, and how they're using special tools to operate. Surgeons do their work in operating rooms. Surgeons wear masks while they work. I would make a child come up and maybe point to a mask to make the reading a little bit more engaging as opposed to just me reading. Doctors use many machines and tools every day. This machine keeps track of the patient's heartbeat. Maybe I would ask the children if they've ever seen this machine before, if they've been at the doctor's office or in a hospital. Doctors talk to their patients to help find out what is making them feel sick. So now patients was our keyword on the last page. And what I would do at this page is ask the children to maybe identify which side the patients are sitting on and which side the doctor is sitting on, just to see if they know who are the patients and who is the doctor within this picture. Doctors work hard to help us feel better. So now, instead of verbally reviewing what we just read, I would make the children come up to this visual board that I've created as a review. So, here we have the 5 pictures of the keywords, and here are the 5 words, the keywords. So the children will come up and, mask, come and put this by the mask. Surgeons, come up, put this by the surgeons. Hospital, put it by the hospital. Operate, put it by the operate picture. And patient, put it by the patient picture. This is a good way just to review everything and make the children understand that, this is what a patient looks like, this is what surgeons look like, this is what a hospital looks like, this is what a mask looks like, and this is what operating would look like. So this just creates a more of a visual understanding of the keywords that we went through. So now, as an activity that I would want them to do would be this worksheet. This worksheet says, keywords on blank in our community. So like I showed you before, they're going to have plenty of books to choose from within their table. But today we modeled doctors. So what I'm going to do to model to the children so that they understand what they have to do is write keywords on doctors in our community. Now I would write 4 keywords that I came across within the book. So we came across surgeons. We came across masks. We came across hospital. And we came across operate. Now what I want my level 1 students to do is draw a picture besides the word. So it would say mask and they would draw a picture of a mask. For surgeons, they would draw a picture of a surgeon. So this is for group 1, being the lower group. What I would want group 2 and group 3 to do is to write sentences, as many as they can. So for group 2, I would say at least 2 sentences, and for group 3, I would at least say 3 to 4 sentences. So an example that I would show them is how I wrote, I dislike going to the hospital, using the key words that they found within their community helper book. I want to be a surgeon when I grow up, using the key word. All all doctors have masks on when they operate. They could even use 2 of the keywords within a sentence, like I did in this example, which shows masks and operate. So that's the activities for all 3 groups. I differentiated instruction depending on the level that the children are on, which are broken up into the 3 groups, like I've said.